Good evening, and thank you for tuning in for another Sports Den. I'm Ryan Eastman, flying solo tonight in Patriot Stadium, home of the Williamsburg Minutemen, as they battle the Tennessee Moonshiners, who are on the road here in this battle within the East. Playoffs are a few months away, but both teams find themselves in a situation where they need wins if they want to stay in that playoff hunt. Still a couple months left to go, but no time to rest with the All-Star Week coming up in a month. We're going to cut down to the cores. The players are ready for tip-off here. It will go the way of the visitors, Moonshiners, with the first possession. Screen called for. Drive to the lane, off the fingertips, able to lay it up and in. Lindsey Morrison gets the first bucket here. Border Collie settled into the Tennessee Moonshiners after being traded by the Las Vegas Wildcards. Quick pass to Zanos down the post. The Horse able to lay it up and in. 3-2. Easy bucket as the defense got lost. Tennessee's rookie Kazanishi. Spin around off the rim is good. The Moth able to get the bucket to fall. Williamsburg going to try and answer. Santos. Over to Linwood. The Butterfly back to the Horse in the post. Good height advantage there down low. Able to lay it up and in off the glass despite Bivens. And I believe that was Lucas on him. Able to get around both defenders. Orson using the screen. Not able to shake the defense. Spin move. Attacking the paint. Needs to do something with it. Shot clock starting to wind down. Over to Bergerkane. Selby, top of the arc. 1 second on the shot clock. Pulls up and rattles out. Shot clock becoming his worst enemy there. Linwood down in the post. Able to lay it up and in. The second-year player. The Red Wolf attacks the basket and gets the bucket. Green move. Finds a way to the basket and gets the bucket to fall with the contact. No foul called, though. Even though there was a little bit of a shoulder into the chest there of the defense. Play being drawn up. Marley, the Wolfbat. Calls to the screen. Step back. Oh, doesn't pull the trigger, though. Collects the ball and dishes back out. Matilda now, the rookie for Williamsburg. Not able to convert theirs. We have a matchup between Matilda and Kazanishi. Two top draft picks from this last draft class. Matilda going at 3rd overall. Kazanishi at 14th. Bucket end to fall there is Marley. Fast break up the board. Oliveira not able to get the basket to fall, but will draw the contact against the Border Collie, so we'll head to the line 4-2. Butterfly good on the first. And good on the second. Williamsburg takes a tiny lead here off those free throws. Morrison. Ball on the perimeter. Calling for a screen. Defense switches slowly. Bivens. Open lane to the basket. Defense got confused of who was going to cover Bivens on the breakaway. The Red Pandas just able to lay it up and in with defense. No real presence whatsoever after that screen. Linwood gets open off the screen, decides to attack the basket. Pull-up fake. Oh, she was able to make the defense bite on her pump fake, but didn't feel comfortable taking that shot. Then those into the paint. Defense not able to stop the Horse. Buckets draining easy from the post for both teams as the field goal percentage is through the roof here early. Have to see when they start bringing it to perimeter. Both teams have some good three-point shooters. Who will pull that trigger first? Oh, ball lost. Matilda strips it from the Moth. Oliveira up the floor. Spin move, pull up. Not able to convert, and Kazanishi will box out the Pyrenees and able to pull the ball down. Morrison. Tightly defended, gives up to Bivens. Intercepted by Marley as they're trying to pass it down low in the post. Williamsburg a chance to capitalize off that mistake. Back to Matilda. Shanahan. Down to Faritu. Faritu, good matchup against Bivens. Able to get the hook shot to fall over the smaller Panda. Morrison taking charge here. Attacks the basket, but gets stopped by the defense. Screen move. Kazanishi pulls up. Far range for a hook shot, and it rattles out there. Williamsburg a chance to extend the lead with a quick basket here. As the defense not able to get set up. Williamsburg up by 6. Don't be shocked if we see Tennessee call a timeout here. But they, in fact, will not to let the play go. 6 minutes nearly gone in this first quarter, and Williamsburg starting to find a bit of a stride here at home as they've pulled ahead. Defense locking it down, whereas Tennessee's not able to get the stops anymore. Morrison for 3 as the shot clock winding down, does get it to drain. First 3 of the night goes to Tennessee as the Border Collie brings it back within 3 off that one bucket. 3-2. Back to Oliveira, back to Marley now. The Wolfbat on the perimeter can hit the 3 as well, and so can Linwood. Oh, huge block from Bivens there. Not being outdone. Might be outsized, but the Red Panda had some hops and was able to smack the ball down. 0.1 seconds on the shot clock. I'm not even sure you can inbound the ball and tap it in that time, but we'll see what Williamsburg can do with a fraction of a second on this clock. I'm sure the whistle is going to be blown immediately as, honestly, just needed to tap the ball, throw it up and towards the rim and hope someone touches it into the basket. That's a disaster scenario with the ball going out of bounds with only 0.1 seconds on the clock after that huge block by Bivens. And we're going to see some teams, some bench players come in for both the teams here. Ooh, knocked over. No foul called, though. Neither a charge nor a blocking penalty called against Kaminsk as the Snow Leopard fell to the ground. Left an open lane to the basket because of that, though. Kendrick trying to answer back with a quick off the glass. No good, and oh no. Battling for the rebound. I think Williamsburg lost the ball themselves as they were both battling for it. No one was able to get a good grasp on it. Dixon off the glass, but fouled by Shanahan. Dixon will head to the line for 2. Tennessee ties it back up, 14 apiece here. They were down by 6 a little minute ago, and they've already been able to pull it back and, in fact, take a lead off the 2 free throws from Dixon. Vera, veteran, coming off the bench for Williamsburg, see if she can stabilize this team a little bit here. They were starting to get things to go their way, and then Tennessee managed to turn it around with a big defensive stop and a big 3. Able to tie it up and take a lead. Shot clock a problem. Pull up. Rattles off the glass. No good. Dixon going to pull that down. Perkins, fast break. Quick play to Hodgkins. Hodgson's laying it up and in. Great play there from the Great White Shark as she's able to attack the basket. Oh, defense leaving it a little open for Williamsburg. Finger roll, not good. Dixon able to pull it down and box out Kendricks from getting that second chance opportunity. Now it's Tennessee looking to pull away here. Attacking the basket, laying it up and in. Timeout Williamsburg definitely needed here after that. Failure to stop Tennessee is a Let us see how much of a run. It is a 11-point run for Tennessee right now, unanswered. They sat at 8 not too long ago and already pulling into nearly 20 here with 4 minutes and some change left to go in the first quarter. Peacock on the perimeter. Dishing to Latiera. Vera not able to convert. And Williamsburg, they were able to crash the board, but just could not get the timing on the jumps. As the elevation coming out from the Burmese Rat. Marine absolutely elevating there in transition as she was able to get the hops to dunk it down in the fast break. And a quick answer back from Williamsburg. First points they put up in a while coming in now from the Polar Bear. Tiktalok. He's able to break the drought Williamsburg found themselves in. Let's see if they can get a defensive stop here. Vieira matched up against the rookie. Defense switching back to Dixon. Perkins. Dixon, shot clock. Got to make a move. Kendricks not able to get the rebound as Dixon puts back for second chance. Peacock. Giving the ball in the perimeter. Down to Kendrick. Kendrick wants some revenge after giving up the previous basket. Dixon. The Griffin with the long wings able to impact the shot there. Kendricks comes away empty. But the Polar Bear intercepts the pass down low in the post. Fast break opportunity. Vera. Defense able to put a stop on the fast break as she calls for the screen. Keep an eye on the Polar Bears. She drives the basket, but no open look for her. Henderson over. Henderson. Shot clock. Got to make a shot. Vera not able to convert it. Rattles out. Shot clock was against her there. Looked like they were maybe considering letting Sebastian take the shot, but not able to get an open look. But on the other end, Tennessee continues their offensive onslaught. They stuttered for a second, but they picked up immediately after a few missed possessions. Almost looking at a double-digit lead here. Williamsburg needs an answer. And is that answer the Polar Bears? A step back. Not able to convert. Dixon box out for the rebound. Deu with the ball. Ashley driving the basket. Dishing to Dixon. Dixon absolutely lighting it up off the bench as they put another basket in. Sebastian going to be the one to bring it up for Williamsburg now. A little bit of a lane to the basket. Pulls up for the jumper. Not able to convert off the back iron. Williamsburg might call timeout on the next possession. Things have stopped going their way and they need to make an adjustment here. Dixon absolutely on fire right now as they get the hook shot to fall. 3 of 4. 7 rebounds already here. To Sebastian. Sebastian finds a lane in the basket. Gets the finger roll to fall despite the defense both in front and behind. The Jaguar-Lion hybrid able to get the bucket there. And defensive stop is what Williamsburg needs in a basket to put them back within single digits. As Dixon down low in the post, going to get called. Ooh, no, it's going to be Kendricks getting called on the contact there. Dixon will head to the line for another 2. Good on the first. But no good on the second there as Dixon walks away with 1 of 2. Williamsburg, what can you do? Ooh, open look for a second there, but Dixon able to get down into the post. Henderson. A 3 would be big here. Again, this is the 3-point lineup out on the floor for Williamsburg is attacking the basket, not able to convert, and the shot clock is off. It is now Tennessee's final possession here of the quarter. A chance to really punctuate what has been a outstanding second portion of the first quarter as the 3, as the shot clock winds down. Not able to convert. Tennessee walks away after putting up a 30-point quarter. Ever since that block that you saw the highlight of, it's been Tennessee's game. Williamsburg has not been able to recover since then. That was when they were at 14 points. They put up 4 points in the last 6 minutes. Not the kind of offensive showing you can afford, especially when Tennessee is having such a hot streak from the field. They've only got it done from the perimeter once thus far. Haven't even had to rely on anything else. But Marley, great use of the double screen to get that quick basket there. Wide open from the top of the arc. Almost wished the Wolfpack could have taken a half step back to make it a three-pointer. But no time. Defense would have collapsed in on her, so just forced to take what she had. And defense loses Selby a little bit, but able to get a lucky break there as the Rabbits not able to convert. Starters mostly back on the floor for Williamsburg. Shanahan losing the ball, passing. Oh no, intercepted by Tennessee. Berger Kane gonna bring it up. Can't have turnovers here for Williamsburg. The game is on a knife's edge already. You have to start making up this gap. You can't afford to let Tennessee continue this hot streak through the second quarter without putting up a fight. They've done good on defense to push down the shot clock as Berger Kane forced to take a three from the side, but he's able to convert. The difficult shot with the shot clock against him. Shanahan dishing it to Russell. Russell alley-oop attempt. No good, but Matilda able to recover before the ball goes out of bounds as even the defender was a little bit thrown off and jumped up for the ball. Lucky break there for Williamsburg. Sometimes you need luck to go your way, but you cannot rely on it. They have to do something on defense. Is Kazanishi, the difficult fadeaway. The Moth getting a little fancy there over the fellow rookie. A rookie that was taking 11 picks before her. Fouled on the way up. Morey gonna get there first. Gonna send Marley to the line for two. A player I definitely want to see step up here with Williamsburg down by so much. Now, the Wolfpack spent many years on the bench behind some key historical Williamsburg players like Vera Latiera and Crystal Summers, and found her way onto the starting lineup. And, you know, she kind of became the face of the team. Definitely need to see her step up. And Linwood. Linwood has had big games, but often coming at the expense of the, not actually the expense, but during a loss. Need to see Linwood step it up and lead the team to a win as well. Second chance, no good for Tennessee. And speaking of Linwood, she'll have the ball. Over to Oliveira. Butterfly finds a lane with a little finger roll, able to get the basket to fall, and the Williamsburg Minutemen are back within single digits here. Gonna bring up the court for Tennessee. The Rabbit dishing to Selby. Over to Bivens. Bivens intercepted by Matilda. Fast break now for Williamsburg. Open lane for Xanthos. The Horse was key in the first quarter to get Williamsburg started early, and then as he was sat, they kind of slowed down, and you see the Horse excited there as the timeout is called by Tennessee, as they're letting it slip away a little bit here as Williamsburg find themselves back within 7. Definitely see the idea of using 3-2 to attack Bivens. You know, the height advantage goes the way of the Horse there. And, I mean, that big defensive stop, I'm glad he hasn't gotten a little scared considering the block he suffered earlier in the game. Now he knows that the Red Panda can elevate like that. He'll keep it out. Marley, fast break, fouled hard by Berger Kane. Going to send Marley to the line for another 2. You see the Tennessee coach is exacerbated with that. The Wolfpack had an easy lane to the basket, and Berger Kane not able to keep up, forced the foul, or give up a free basket, but not to jinx Marley. But from the free throw line, it's pretty much automatic, is nothing but net on both of those. Williamsburg a perfect 6 for 6 from the charity stripe here tonight. And they've needed it. And they need to continue. No good on the attack there. Tried to lean around the defense to get the bucket to fall. And, ooh, Oliveira, spin move. Loses the ball on the way up. But Matilda, active pause down the post, is able to recover it. She came flying in to grab that ball. Pull-up jumper from free throw line. No good from Marley. Free throws are a little bit easier when the defense isn't around you. Screen move. Defense all over, but it's going to be a free 2 game called for the contact. Going to send Selby to the line for 2. Good on both as well. 7-point game here. It was just under 8 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Williamsburg showing some life as the alley-oop to Kendrick is good. The Snow Leopard dunking it down with the pass and the butterfly. Marley on the perimeter. Selby. Kazanishi. The ball on the perimeter. The Moth dishing to Morrison. Morrison calling for a screen. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pump fakes. No bite. Selby left wide open. Not able to convert. Ball tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going the way of the Minutemen. Bivens battled for the ball and almost pulled it down, but just tipped it out of bounds. Oliviera going to bring it up for Williamsburg. Finds a way past the defense. Oh, I was going to say blocked, but no. Foul called on Morrison. Going to send Butterfly to the line for 2. Good on the first and substitution. Oh, no good on the second, though. Back within 4. Via Latiera back on the floor, as well as some other bench players. This is where Tennessee was able to pull away, was when their bench came on the floor off the back of Dixon. We'll see once Dixon's back in, if they keep it up. Touching, backing down in the post against Vera, able to get the bucket to fall. Perfect from the field tonight. 6 points already on the board for the Shark. Kendrick's blocked on the way up. Down. Lane by. Kendricks comes in from the side, able to put a paw in the face of the Rabbit. Stops that basket from being an easy one. Linwood. ISO one-on-one. Not able to break free, but Kendrick's left open because of it. Not able to get down by Matilda. Second chance. Foul from behind by the rookie Kazanishi, and Matilda will head to the line for an and one opportunity. Good there. Williamsburg back within 3 now. A throw down to Morrison. Quick pass down into the post. Off the glass is good from the Border Collie. Over to Vera. Linwood finds herself open. Can she hit a 3? No, she can't, as it rattles out. Defense has to be careful that they leave her open like that. She is going to start nailing those as Tennessee tries to answer with one, and they hit it. 3 threes thus far for Tennessee. They are coming out strong from the perimeter, and we need Williamsburg to answer back with one of their own. We're starting to see them try to get open from the perimeter. But Tennessee's defense is not giving them an inch. That is leaving the post a little bit more open, though, as Matilda blocked on the way up. Morrison, fast break. Fouled. Not even get the ball up as the Butterfly wraps herself around the Border Collie and doesn't let the shot even go up. Will head to the line for 2, though. Good on the first, and both teams making some more substitutions here with 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Good on the second. Back to a 10-point game. Tennessee. It's been a game of momentum swings as Tennessee was able to pull a significant lead, and then Williamsburg answered back almost immediately to start this quarter. As Vera, good screen, not able to get it to fall though from inside the arc. And now it's Tennessee taking command once again, but Vera intercepting the ball. You cannot get lazy with your passes against the vet. She will jump on that passing lane the second she sees a lazy pass like that. Now, can she capitalize on her turnover she generated? They give it to the Polar Bear. Attacking the basket. Not able to convert, but the putback with some authority there. First not able to get to convert, but gets her own rebound and dunks it down for good measure. My word. Marine, good quick shot after the pass, is able to keep it at a 10-point game here. Linwood going to be the one to bring the ball up for the Minutemen here. Quick play to Vera. Equaling back immediately with just as fast of a play. Tennessee trying to draw something up. Perkins off the screen. Another screen trying to break the defense, but Perkins is being smothered right now. Polar Bear even keeping an eye out. Double team's ready to go, but no. Oh, ball intercept. Ball tipped by Henderson. Fast break. Linwood. Bucket falls there in the fast break opportunity off the turnover generated by Henderson. The Cougar able to get something going. Swipe the ball from the Moonshiners, and oh, Morrison off the screen, answers with the three, and that's, again, I don't blame Williamsburg at all for calling timeout. They are right now getting eaten alive by the perimeter game of Tennessee. And I've talked about Williamsburg having a strong three-point team as well. I mean, even their bench, Henderson and Thompson, Vera, Sebastian. So many players can hit the three, are known to be able to hit the three. And Tennessee's playing them on the perimeter because of that. Russell off the screen, able to get the basket to fall. Dixon continuing where they left off. A quick play there. 11 points already. On track for a double-double, as I know Dixon already had 7 rebounds in the first quarter alone. Thompson, can she get it going? Yes, she can. The first 3 for Williamsburg. And you hear the crowd ignite with cheers after what has been a struggle from beyond the arc, finally converting for Williamsburg off of a great open look. Now they just need to shut down Tennessee from beyond the arc. Ooh. Talaka trying to get a little aggressive. Trying to go for a swipe there. Going to get called for the foul, though. Foul resets the game clock to 14. Oh, there we go, Russell. Stripped. Perkins. Turnover. Thompson. Back-to-back threes for Williamsburg, and they are back in this game. Only a 3-point deficit now, and Tennessee is going to play with it. They're not going to call timeout. They need to shut down Thompson on the perimeter. Perkins. Oh my gosh, it's becoming a 3-point contest here tonight. Back-to-back-to-back threes already. Henderson and Thompson. Can you keep it going here on Williamsburg end? They're calling for a screen. They're trying to get something going on the perimeter. Henderson back to Thompson. Thompson finds the open Polar Bear. Not able to convert, though. No, the putback is mistimed. Fast break. Ashley fouled on the way up and converts. Page getting called for the foul there, and the rookie will head to the line for an and-one opportunity. Good on that and one. Back to a 9-point game. It has been way too close here as they keep going back and forth. Williamsburg seeming like they're going to be back in and then losing it. Oh no, intercepted by Morrison there on the play to the basket. Morrison taking the shot herself, not able to convert though. Thompson, good defense there. Fast break opportunity. Oh, I want them to slow down though. I don't want a forced shot here from Williamsburg, and they do. They reset. Attacking the basket. Shot clock becoming a problem. Thompson pulls up from beyond the arc. Is good. Another three for Williamsburg, and the crowd is ignited. Now, if only they can stop Tennessee from continuing to answer back with three-point plays, whether it be from beyond the arc or from the charity stripe. It's Perkins with the ball. Slips around the defense. Only 3 seconds left. It's going to be a half-court heat for Williamsburg, and no good there as we head to the halftime. Tennessee matches their first quarter scoring by putting up 31, but Williamsburg not backing down. They actually outscored Tennessee in that quarter, but still, they find themselves down here. I believe they outscored them. Sorry, I'm doing math in my head currently. Yes, they did outscore them by 35 to 31. Only been a decade since I've been in school. I remember how to do basic math. That's what Marcus is for, to make fun of. Speaking of, let's jump into the stats. I want to see the three-point game come out more from the starters of Williamsburg. 3-2 has been a big boon coming in down low in the post, but they've relied on their bench to get something going from beyond the arc, as Thompson is 3 of 4 from beyond there. Whereas for Tennessee, they've been able to spread the ball out even beyond the arc. Morrison leading the way with 12 points. Dixon with 11, though, coming off the bench. Only 2 rebounds away from a double-double. As we head into the second half, Williamsburg find themselves down by 8, but they had a good showing in that quarter, and they can keep whittling away at this lead as the Butterfly goes for a play. I don't love that design, though. As Selby finds an open lane in the fast break and dunks it down. Thompson not necessarily the fastest at getting back to defending there, and cost them. And intercepted by the rookie. Oh, Williamsburg not a way you want to start this second half. Second quarter was such a strong showing from you. You can't afford to stumble out of the gates here in the third. Berger Kane, step back. Not able to convert. Matilda going to come in and clean up the board, prevent any kind of second chance opportunity. Fast play to Marley. As the Wolfpack elevates for the layup. 10 points from her tonight. Morrison. Play to Bivens. Quick plays back-to-back into the post. Now Bivens getting the dunk down for Tennessee. Ooh, Butterfly wrapped up by Morrison. That's Morrison's third. She has to be careful. Yes, we're in the third quarter now, but should she rack up a fourth quickly, they might have to sit her. Linwood coming back in. Olivier, good for both. On the perimeter is Selby. Selby calls for the screen, gets open look. A little too short, though, on the shot, and 3-2 is going to be the one to pull it down for Williamsburg. Selby a little cold here tonight for Tennessee. 3-2 back to Olivier, to Marley now. Marley. Back to the Butterfly, calling for the screen from the rookie. Shot clock. Has to take something. Leans in and gets the contact, but no foul called. Able to knock down the border collie and get the bucket to fall. Olivier has been getting it done from the free throw line. Tried to get the contact called there, but was able to get the shot to fall nonetheless. We'll take those points. Morrison open, has been perfect for me on the arc. Not able to hit the third one though. Williamsburg breathing a sigh of relief as the border collie just flew around the defense and got open. Oh! Linwood knocks down Tennessee's defender, breaks his ankle. Breaks her ankle, knocks her down, and left wide open in the post. Kazanishi tumbles to the floor and leaves Linwood wide open. Oh, Olivier the steal. Williamsburg surging here in this quarter as Marley attacks. Gets around the defense with the spin move and back within 2 points yet again. Tennessee doesn't call timeout. Williamsburg a chance with the stop to tie the game. And the crowd coming alive, chanting defense, the most alive they've been since the first quarter as Bivens backing down one-on-one against Faritu. Not able to convert, and now Williamsburg, an opportunity, a shot, a chance. Do you go for the 3 to take the lead, or do you go for the 2 to tie? Whoever gets open, and Linwood is open for 3. Oh no, just a little too long there. Missed opportunity, and Selby, spin move around, gets open, attacks the basket, and can get fouled by Oliviera. Will head to the line for an and one. A bit deflating for Williamsburg. They had the play they wanted. They got Linwood open. Just not able to get the basket to fall, and they immediately give up a 3-point play the other way. But Olivier is still able to attack the basket once again. Kazanishi trying to lean back and take the contact to get called for the charge, but not having it go their way. The butterfly knocking over the moth and getting a basket, and Selby, who barely able to pull that pass in, could have lost it out of bounds. Got to be careful. The screen gets him open. Not able to convert though. A 3-point game here for Williamsburg. I wouldn't hate them to draw another 3-point play, but no, it's going to be Kaminsk. Dug it down, getting by the defense. Good heads-up play from Olivier to see the path, see the lane that was being generated by the Snow Leopard. Kazanishi not able to convert. Second chance, not able to convert that either. Williamsburg, an opportunity. Marley gets by the defense. The speed of the Wolfpack is too much for Tennessee, and Williamsburg back in the lead for the first time since the first quarter, I believe. In Tennessee, you might want to call timeout. That is, you were up by double digits not that long ago. Selby trying to get it done himself, pulls it down and fights through 2 defenders. The Rabbit is just too strong for the Minutemen to completely shut down. His presence gives other Furs on his team an opportunity to get open looks because of how much the defense has to commit to him. But sometimes he just does it himself, despite the defense all over him. Marley gives it to Olivier from beyond the arc, rattles out, no good. Besides the bench, there's just been no luck from beyond the arc for Williamsburg. But the crowd still engaged, still excited. They are back in it. Down to Bivens, fading away. No good off the back iron. Marley, spin move. Gets Olivier open from inside the arc this time. Is able to convert the mid-range jumper. Halfway through the third quarter here, and it is a nearly even game as Williamsburg barely finds himself up by 1. Over to Bivens. Bivens down low to Berger-Kane. Berger-Kane gets by the defense. Too much power on that layup, though, as it hits the side iron and bounces back out. Marley, fast break. Going to get called on Bivens for the contact. Will send Marley to the line for 2. Good on the first. 15 points now for the Wolfpack. And good on the second. Williamsburg has to be mindful. There we go, Tennessee finally calling that timeout I was looking for. Might have gone a little too long. Momentum is feeling to have slipped out through their palms and into the hands of Williamsburg. We've seen what they can do, though. They sometimes let Williamsburg get back in it, and then Tennessee's able to turn it up, and they're going to go with their bench. They're going to rely on their bench. They're going to put Mora able to lay it up and in. Fast play. Ball barely touched the floor. Field goal percentage has evened out for both of them, hovering above 50%. To Marley. They are playing through the Wolfpack right now as she's able to lay it up and in for that basket to take it back to a 3-point game. Spin move gets Lane to the basket. Defense collapsing. Blocked, though, by Vera. Going to send the ball to Henderson. Sebastian. Blocked. Losing the ball. Oh, no. Tried to battle for it. And Perkins with the block there. And Sebastian not able to pull it back in. Tapped it out of bounds. Picking up the pace can bite you as well. As we've seen the fast break start to go the way of Williamsburg, but in that situation, relying on speed resulted in the turnover. Green attacking the basket. Mora not able to get that to fall. Keep an eye on what the Wolfpack does. They've been playing through her here. Oh! Sebastian absolutely breaking the ankles of the defense and attacking the basket with a dunk. A little stutter step crossover sent Tennessee's defender out of bounds and left an open lane to the basket. The Cat able to elevate there. And you hear the crowd once again. They're excited now. Oh, damn, it gets lost. The little rabbit able to slip away from the eyes of the defender and gets the ball and just lays it up and in. Quiets the crowd a bit. Marley. Good matchup at least. Oh, gets by. Off the glass. Not good enough, though. On the other end, Tennessee is able to attack the basket. Marine getting the layup to fall. Vera going to bring it up the court for Williamsburg with 3 minutes and a half left to go in this third quarter. Ooh, losing the ball to Pham. Rabbit able to pull it up. Perkins now with the ball. Tennessee looking to take the lead back. Almost losing it there. Twice almost. Perkins back to Marine. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Got to do something. Trying to draw up a play, but there's not a lot of time. And the basket off the screen is good. Tennessee pulls ahead once again. Vera bringing it up the court. Calling for the screen. Gets an open look. Back to Kendrick. Vera. Minsk. Power steps his way under the basket and actually gets through. Able to lay it up and in. Both teams back to back. Answering one another. Who's going to fall apart first here? Williamsburg, who struggled in that first quarter, who have found their momentum, or Tennessee, who have let Williamsburg get back in it, as Marley getting the intercepted ball. Sebastian, defense all around him, not able to convert. Damn. Unable to get that to fall as the fast break, unable to be converted as Sebastian spin move. Another spin move, trying to break the defense once again. Henderson calling for the screen, wants an open look from beyond the arc, takes it. Oh, no good on the shot, though. A little bit too much. Trying to force it there. Didn't have a great look after that screen, but shot clock was not leaving much opportunity to do anything else. Hutchins. Back to Tham. Able to get over Marley. The Rabbit is attacking. as if it's a Monty Python skit, is Vera. Dishing it to Capara. Marley open. Oh, just pause inside the line, but able to get that basket to fall. And Marley is absolutely lighting up. 78% from the field. 20 points for Williamsburg coming through the Wolfbat. But Tennessee continues to answer immediately. Hodgson, the Shark, 8 points thus far tonight. Marley, this time pause, clean outside the line, hits the three. 40 seconds left to go in this final third quarter. Not the final quarter. We have another 12 minutes of game after this. Can't let this game end just yet. Oh! Another dunk, this time coming out from Marine as she elevates, tying us up 84 apiece. The Burmese Rat absolutely going sky high to dunk it down. Oh, Sebastian from beyond the arc. Rattles around, but is good. 3-pointers are starting to fall for Williamsburg and Tennessee. You have to be worried. You have to be afraid if that is the case, as so many of Williamsburg's players can hit the three. No good there. 7 seconds. There is time for one last shot from Williamsburg. And it's going to go to Sebastian. Able to lay down the court as quick as possible. No time for Tennessee to answer back with one of their own as Williamsburg steals away a 5-point lead to end the third quarter. Absolutely dominant showing from Williamsburg in that quarter. Came back and took the lead at home, and now a chance. 12 minutes. Can they maintain it? We saw what Tennessee can do when they get rolling in the first quarter. Williamsburg just needs to keep pace with whatever Tennessee's able to put up. And they can walk away with the win here at home. Selby calls to the screen, gets by. Faritu knocked over. Linwood tries to help out in the defense, but Selby does not stutter as he hits the fadeaway after knocking down the horse. Xanthos been quiet since his first quarter rally. Hasn't had to be as... Ooh, Linwood knocks over the defense and no foul called on either of them. The Red Wolf able to get the basket to fall. No one around whatsoever to help after Selby fell to the ground. Dixon. Big performance off the bench here tonight. Not able to get that one to fall. Marley, oh no! The Wolfbat steps out of bounds. Ref calling on the line. Devastating. Take a second to reset. Ball traveled all the way down the court. Ashley going to bring it up for Tennessee. Defense all over. Xanthos able to get a hoof in the face at least to stop an easy shot from being made, and it's a miss. Marley, see if she can recover after that previous mistake. Gets around the defense, not able to convert, but Matilda reverse dunking it in. The second chance opportunity going Williamsburg way. On track to break 100 here tonight. Williamsburg has picked up the scoring since the first. Ooh, I don't like these switches. Selby left open. Low confusion. Oh, he can't hit. He was wide open. Defense was confused on who they were covering. Marley. They're going to play through her. Do or die at this point. As she backs off to the perimeter. Back to Linwood. Linwood calling for a screen. Oh! This time going to get called for the charge. And oh, you hear the boos coming in from the crowd. Not happy there, but a little too obvious what she was going for. The defense was able to get set up to put a stop to it. Bivens in the post. Able to lay it up and in around the defense. Thompson going to bring it up for Williamsburg. To Russell. Linwood, defense not getting swallowed up by the screen at all. Giving it to Matilda. Matilda, turnaround. Able to get the shot to fall. The defense was not able to get close after the spin turnaround. 7-point game for Williamsburg here. Selby on the perimeter. Trying to fake out the second-year player. Calls for the screen, gets by. Defense not able to completely stop him as he drives to the basket, gets called for the contact. Selby, 14 points now. See if he'll hit 15 here. As he does, 15 points for the Rabbit. Matilda giving to Linwood. Oh, alley-oop, missed time, but Matilda gets it back. Oh, the large Pyrenees didn't have to jump too high to grab that ball, thankfully, as the missed timing of the alley-oop was almost disastrous for Williamsburg. Morrison, hot from beyond the arc, continues here. That, I believe, is her third or fourth three. Linwood trying to get open on the perimeter. He's going to go to Thompson instead. Thompson from beyond the arc answers with a three of her own. Marley, Linwood, and Thompson on the floor is just such a perimeter threat. As we saw, Marley with the ball was looking either between Linwood or Thompson to get it to, and went with Thompson, and she was able to get the basket. The fall is defense down low in the post. Spin move off the back iron is no good. 100 points for Williamsburg. Let's see if they can push this to double digits with a three. Linwood back to Thompson. Thompson calling over to Faritu down low in the post. Off the glass is good. 12 points tonight for the Horse. Step back from beyond the arc, no good. Tried to use the defense to swallow up, and Thompson, fast break, three is good. The threes are raining as if this is hurricane season in Williamsburg. And Moonshine is calling a timeout. They had themselves a double-digit lead earlier in this game twice, and now they find themselves on the receiving end of that with only 7 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Williamsburg, they might have started slow here tonight, but they are absolutely roaring forward in the final quarter. No stalling on their engine here. Morrison, beyond the arc. Over to Selby. Selby. Can the Rabbit step up? Dishing down to Bivens. Good matchup for Bivens. Not attacking the basket, though. Fading away is not the kind of shot selection I'd like to see as Oliviera in fast break. Oh, the speed is going Williamsburg way. As Tennessee may need to start crashing back on defense as soon as they take the shot, because they are getting outpaced right now. Kazanishi not able to get it by the rookie. Another fast break. Thompson, quick play down the post. Dishes it back out, slows it down, resets the game plan. Over to Linwood, back to 3-2. Oliviera. Linwood down to 3-2. Fouled on the way up. We'll head to the line for two. Good on the first. And good on the second. A 16-point game here for Williamsburg. Morrison finding Selby off the double screen from beyond the arc. No good. Just not having the luck fall his way right now. Thompson trying to attack. Fast break. Slows it down, though, after defense all over her. Oh, no. Faritu losing the ball. Morrison, one-on-one. 2-on-2 now. 3-on-2. Okay, fast break stop there by Williamsburg's defense. Morrison resetting. Back to Berger Kane. Berger Kane back to Morrison. Williamsburg defense all over. Morrison off the glass, not able to get the fall, and Shanahan going to pull it down. Oliveira not able to convert against Morrison. Tennessee a chance to try and get a little bit going away this lead as Bivens from the free throw line is, Berger Kane from the free throw line able to convert. Does not help when Bivens and Berger are both on the floor and I try and say one of their names and the other one comes into mind. Linwood, one-on-one, spin move. Oh no, hits the glass, falls back down. Over to Berger Kane. Berger Kane attacking. Ooh. Ferretti going to get called for his third as he stuck both hooves high in the air and was able to stop the shot, but draws contact when doing so. Let's see. Not able to convert the second, down by 13 still in the fast break. How do you give up a fast break like that, Tennessee? Oliveira. I know the butterfly has some speed, but a missed free throw should not turn into 2 points for your opponent, as Tennessee really needs to make an adjustment on how they approach coming back on defense after a missed shot. Because right now, Williamsburg is running as if they're down by 20. That's how fast they're running. I want to see the stats at the end of the game, see how the fast breaks are going, and as the shot clock, no play was able to get drawn up before the shot clock became a problem. Oliveira. Double team, finds Shanahan open, and she dunks it down off the dish. We might see a 20-point game here as Matilda, a double-double already here tonight. Under 4 minutes left to go in Tennessee. If you have any life left in you, this is the time to show it, and oh no, ball stripped on the way up. Williamsburg might have this game locked down if they can just get another basket here. Especially a 3 would be devastating. Oh no, battle for the ball. Almost lost Marley. 1 second left to shoot it. Still gets it off. Oh my goodness, you cannot rattle her. 25 points tonight. Even though she nearly lost the ball and the shot clock was against her, she had the wherewithal to get the bucket down. And Hodgson's finally, Tennessee able to get a bucket up, but a little too late there. Under 3 minutes left to go, down by 17. Williamsburg just needs to play out the game clock for each possession. 3-2 will head to the line for 2. But at this point, Williamsburg might have just enough of a lead to be able to burn those seconds off the clock and afford it, even though 3-2 does miss his second. It is on Tennessee. As, oh, that big shot block from Marley. Not even enough to stop Berger Kane on that shot. As Tennessee will break 100. Berger Kane not able to convert the second, the and one opportunity. Williamsburg staying on the gas as Linwood tries to get a bucket to fall off the glass. No good. Oh, but Linwood sees the play developing and just sticks her paw up and intercepts that pass to the post. Again, Williamsburg, you can play calm. I know your adrenaline's been pumping. You were down and now you find yourselves up. But you don't have to rush it. Just burn the game clock every possession. Linwood takes the shot off the glass. No good, but did burn 24 more seconds off this game. Selby, left sideline, hits it this time. He missed. He really wishes some of those opportunities earlier may have fallen like that and there'd be a different game right now. But, I mean, he's going to take it at this point. 13 points. Still technically in as Linwood collects the ball and hits a 3 to answer back. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Tennessee, if you want to pull a rabbit out of your hat at this point, please do. But I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and call this game. Williamsburg fans will definitely be sticking around. I don't know about Tennessee fans if they're going to start getting an early trip to the car park to get out of here. As that block right there pushes it, we'll see Williamsburg with the ball. Marley. Oh, ball almost tipped there. Well, was tipped, almost stripped by Selby. Under 60 seconds left to go. 3-2. Back to Olivier, to Marley. Marley's been the big factor of this Williamsburg comeback. And she hasn't hit her 3 there, but at this point, the game she's had, it doesn't matter. Off the glass, no good. And I think with that, Williamsburg, shot clock is still on, obviously. They're going to burn down the clock, take a shot. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the bench players subbed in if we get a dead ball situation. Marley back to Olivier. Olivier probably going to take a 3. Steps inside the line, pump fakes, gets a look, and is good. 20 seconds left. Tennessee might just let the clock run out. I wouldn't be shocked if they took a shot just to try and have a closer final score. And Olivier going to get called for the foul. And that actually might be a good thing because we're going to see all the bench players come in. Except for Selby. Selby's going to be on the floor. Maybe the Rabbit wants to get a 3-pointer up. Over to Tham. Tham from beyond the arc is good. Does get a 3 to pull it back within 15. It's at least in the game with a little bit of pride as Williamsburg completes the comeback and manages to build a significant lead to take home victory in front of their own fans. And it was all off the back of Michaela Marley. 25 points, 9 of 13. Not to say the rest of the starters were slouches themselves as they put up a great showing, highly consistent double-doubles from their post players. But in the end, it was just Marley. It was too much. And then Thompson, the threes just kept raining in. 5 of 6. She was there when they needed her most and kept them in the game and helped them pull ahead. Whereas for Tennessee, I don't want to say the bench fell apart because the bench was just so explosive in that first quarter, but they just lost their momentum as the game went along and they never could recover after that half. The first half where they put up 61, only managed to put up a 45, I believe. Well, I'll double check my math once we look at the teams comparison. Like I said, 30 points in that first quarter, 13 of 18 shooting, just was unstoppable. And then in the second quarter, Williamsburg started to show some life. And Tennessee did not fall apart necessarily. Again, 46% from the field is hardly bad, but Williamsburg, 15 and 22, they could not miss their shots is what it came down to. I mean, the assist coming in, and then the final quarter, again, they just kept that momentum going. 45 points in the second half for Tennessee was just not enough. Bench was definitely the strong point for Tennessee as they put up 55 points from there. Just not able to get what they needed. Field goal percentage, again, 53% from the field is hardly anything to scoff at, let alone 53% from beyond the arc. The Tennessee just was a slightly worse team than Williamsburg tonight. Williamsburg came out a little slow, but stronger as each quarter went. And with that, I've been Ryan Eastman. I hope you all will tune in for the next Sports Den. We'll have another good showing for you, hopefully. And we'll see what these two teams can do after the All-Star break. See if they can manage to slip into the playoffs or if we'll see them get eliminated. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time.